Well, it's a new season. I believe it's quote-unquote winter now. And, been a little bit busy lately. I'm currently moving, in the process of moving. I kind of missed out on a couple cars from last season. The BMW and whatever the other car was that wasn't this one, which I'm happy at least I got this. That's a nice Honda right there. The Mugen-powered Honda. Front wheel burns, baby. You know what that's good for, right? Okay, it didn't work out very well. Let's try this. Yeah. All right, before I destroy this thing, let's get to the point, all right? I have way too many barn finds on the map. Way too many. They're everywhere. It's amazing I've waited this long, to be completely honest with you. And if you look, there's one barn find that for some reason stands out because it's tiny in comparison. I don't know why, but it intrigues me. So this is the one we're starting with. There was no systematic way for me to choose other than this one is little. I haven't actually looked at if there's any modifications for this, but usually Hondas do get a pretty fair share of choices. And I like choices. I also like 5000 XP. Back. Second time's the charm. I didn't even get much more run up there. I don't know why I thought that would work. Okay, this is much more promising. Yes! Oh. Now, if I were a barn find, where would I be? In an airplane? Fool everyone, it's not in a barn? Gotcha. Is it in a plane? Am I onto something here? Is it in like a bunker? I'm not seeing any barns out here. I'm not seeing any buildings at all. I'm seeing bits and pieces of planes. I'm seeing a potential bunker hiding spot. You hide in a bunker here? I don't know why this is just like a funny picture to me now. Just me and my barrels. Just hanging out with all my barrels. There's a fence line here. That must mean it's a property. Oh, tree. This has to be it. My first actual It just ran into some logs. Yeah, show me the car. What's my first car gonna be?
Finally! It's the XJR-15.
Oh.
Rápido y raro. And a long way from its native habitat in the UK. I wonder how it got here.
Is my damn car ready yet? I've been fricking out here just drifting around, spacing out, forgetting I'm even fricking what I'm doing. I see no Jaguar. Where the hell's my Jaguar? I'm gonna come over there. Quit event? I'm in an event?
Time out. Round one
What?
failed.
Oh, no wonder I didn't get anything. It glitched me into a Horizon event. Yeah, my Honda kind of got an upgrade. But there were no really good upgrades for the Honda, so I didn't really want to waste my money on it. I didn't waste my money on this. I just kind of upgraded, got rid of the Honda, moved on to a real drift car. No more reverse drifts for me. No more lunch tray sliding in the parking lot.
Amigo, Cosinale has finished work on the Jaguar. Meet me in the auto show when you're
It's
ready.
about time. In the auto show? No. It is my car. This doesn't become available for me to buy. This is my car.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go home. Calling you, and this touch is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me.
Yeah! This is how you 3-star. 1, 2, 3. I told you. I told you. You were mesmerized just as much as I was focused. We were all silent for a moment. I didn't hold my a couple of the drifts very well, but it is what it is, you know?
All carbon fiber, 6-liter V12, 450 horsepower. It should have been on the track at Le Mans, not in the middle of the Mexican jungle.
Wait, it's all carbon fiber? Wasn't it rusty? What happened to that? Well, it's probably not the most exciting thing. Maybe to some. If you're a big fan of Jaguar, this might be it. It's a cool car. A little old, a little outdated. I guess it is a barn find, though. What do I want, a brand new car sitting in the barn? As always, we'll check the upgrades, make sure there's nothing super cool that we can do. But it's probably just your typical lip and Forza spoiler. This is the kind of car, you know, you put in a garage and you keep it stock. And you hope to make more money than your Bitcoin did, which is disappointing. That means we don't get to do anything to it. Let's just go drive it and see if any of this was even worth it. No wonder it was the small barn find. All right, we'll go to a top speed test. See how it does. I think I switched gears too soon there. Let's try that launch again. That was a bit better. Couldn't put the power down in first gear, but at least second gear was a little bit more promising. I mean, for the year that this car is, it's pretty quick. But in comparison to some of the cars that we have today that are in this game, this thing's a little outdated. A little slow. Let's pull it up to the staging area here. It's not very good off the launch, but I don't even think I need to build the RPMs. It's just going to roast tires, so we'll do like a little. Even this is probably too much. Wasn't terrible. It wasn't the best. Let's see what speed it can get. It's going to be my new test for stock cars.
You know, I bet Rami 50 pesos you can restart every speed trap by next week. You better help me win, because I don't have 50 pesos.
You don't have 50 pesos? How much do I pay you? Is this guy not my mechanic or something? Anyways, about 150 miles per hour. It's not the coolest barn find. Oh, and now it's ruined. Let's check the handling. Come on.
100 yards. Turn
Hey, it's at least 2 stars. That's not bad. I mean, you can't modify it. It's not incredibly fast. Well, you can modify it as far as, you know, engine upgrades and stuff, but there's no visual modifications. Not that you really want to do any to a car like this anyways. It's kind of the unfortunate thing with... Is this a hypercar?
Turn left.
It's more of a race car, I think.
100 yards. Turn left.
How did I keep it between the posts on that one? It is kind of a fun drift car. Like, maybe that's its secret. It's rear-wheel drive. It has a boatload of power. I don't think it quite has the steering angle that you'd want. Definitely not. But you could do some street drifting in this. Maybe not. Maybe this thing just doesn't have a superpower. It's got a cool little tow hook on the back for when I inevitably throw it into the ditch. This is kind of my like drift test right here. I try to see how good it is going around this thing, which is kind of weirdly shaped. It's not like a perfect circle. Ah, I was doing so well. Oh, it's right-hand drive too. Race car. British race car. All right, Jaguar, let's see what you got. Because I was not impressed with your barn find. Why am I ripping into Jaguar so hard right now? They do have nice cars, though. I am a fan of the XKRs. I think that's probably my favorite. There's a guy down the street from me that has one. Lucky bastard. However, if you want to see the vehicle of Jaguar that you can do the most customizations to, I believe, don't hold me to it. This is it. Believe it or not, this is apparently the one that has a... Well, at least it has a custom preset, which usually means it has a fair bit of options. It doesn't mean it's necessarily the most modifiable, but here it is, the moment of truth. The off-road version of the Jaguar... What is this thing called again? Oh yeah, the F-Pace. Oh, this was not worth it. That might be one of the most hideous things I've ever seen. Let's see if we can help it out a little bit, though. Because we got some options. Look, I told you there was going to be... What's the schnitzel option here? Oh, just a little bit of a lip on the sides. I mean, I want to put the bull bar on. Let's see if we can make it work. I don't know if it's possible. Little schnitzel spoiler on the back. Oh yeah, look at that. If this isn't the coolest. Oh, the dualies. Hell yeah, give me that schnitzel dually. And the roof lights. We can't have both. It's got to be one or the other. Do we do roof lights or bull bar? Maybe we just do the roof lights. I think the thing I don't like about this bar is it sits very, very low. I feel like it should sit a little bit higher. I think the thing to avoid here is the flares. It's just taking it a little too far right there. This is why Toyota backed out of the game, by the way, because people like me just shitting on their entire lineup. It is winter, even though it doesn't look very winter. So do we get the winter tires or do we just go off-road? I think they're going to actually introduce snow, but only for like Christmas time. So it's not going to be here for very long. Let's lower the rim size first. Yes. Get the big meaties on there. I'm putting the snow tires on. I don't care. It's the way it's going to be. This is now our winter rescue vehicle. We're that crazy guy who's like, I promise you it's going to snow. And they're all sitting there like crazy gringo with his snow theories. We live in Mexico. But when that day comes, who's going to be laughing? This guy. That's who. They all thought I was crazy. And you know what? They're probably right. You know what? It's kind of coming together. Even with the bull bar and the lights. It's just the wide body. And then you got to make the tires fat. Because if you got all this off-road stuff and then you're rocking like sporty, skinny tires, what's wrong with you? I'm actually maybe making something that I kind of like here. It's a process, but it's happening. Or you give it a little slam. But no, I think we give it a little lift with the rally suspension. Heck yeah. Why am I spending $25,000 more on this car that I'm never going to use? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Might not be the most wintry thing you've ever seen. But I'm ready for when it gets here. Watch, this landing is going to be so soft. Little rough, but pretty soft in comparison to what I've previously heard when landing. Well, handles like an SUV. That's good news. Oh, the lights actually work. That's cool. Right into the Horizon Festival sign. You know what Jaguars do have, though? They got pretty good sound to them. There are some Jaguars that have some real nice exhaust tone. I could change the color of this thing. I can't tell if I like the dark green. I feel like I should save that Jaguar green for a race green, as they call it, I think, for an actual race car. But I don't want to change the color of my neon rims, my tennis ball rims, because like that's the thing to do in winter. You know, you put on your winter wheels and they're neon pink or tennis ball green, or I don't have a pair of those, but you know, I would get one. I should. Oh, is this nighttime? I need a picture. Wow, isn't that magical? Photograph taken at night. Photograph taken at night. What do you mean? There are literal... I can see the damn Little Dipper, okay? Okay, maybe over there it is a little bit. Okay, maybe it's not nighttime yet. All right, well, I was going to go find treasure, but there is no treasure. So instead, we're going to go find another barn find. In our barn find. Because there's nothing else that I can do in this, think of to do in this barn find. It's probably one of the more expensive barn finds we're going to find. And it's the most boring. I thought there was a seasonal treasure, but there's not. So we can't even be treasure hunters. Is this nighttime? It's got to be nighttime, right? Nighttime. Photograph taken at night. Photograph taken. Can somebody tell me what the fuck nighttime looks like? I thought I knew this whole time. I really thought I was aware of what nighttime looks like. Apparently, Forza doesn't know what the fuck nighttime looks like. What do you call this? There are stars in the... Oh my God, I swear. Is there like a way I can tell when it's officially nighttime? I don't see the sun anywhere. Could you tell me, leave it in the comments, how in the world is this not nighttime? If you're flipping through a magazine and you're like, oh, a jaguar. What a beautiful shot of it at night. Am I wrong? Am I right? Photograph taken. It's broken, right? That's... What? It's fine. It's still sunset. Just hang on. Okay, now it's frickin' morning again. Okay, dude. I'm never frickin' playing this game ever again. You frickin' put in a stupid ass challenge. How about you go test? Send one of your little developers to test if you can actually complete the challenge. And if they can't, probably do something about it. I don't know. Just a thought. All right. Barn find. Where are you at? Watch me take a picture now, and it's going to count as nighttime. Wait for it. Probably not. Don't get your hopes up. Wait for it. Okay, dude. All right, over here somewhere, right? The barn find of all barn finds. Is this a barn? Made of stone? I'm sure someone's gotten stoned in a barn before. Works in so many ways. It's the joke that keeps on giving. Somewhere in here, there's got to be a barn. I mean, maybe not. Ah, the crop circles. My home. What the heck? What do I look like? Cattle? Why do I have to go in here? This is just degrading. All right, I am a freaking jaguar, a cat. I was about to say puma. I was like, what kind of cat is... What kind of cat does jaguar use again? Is it a puma? A lion? You know, I've been watching that new season of Tiger King. I should be an expert at this point. It's the only building I've seen for miles. Right beside the crop circles. It has to be. It has to be. Here it is. In case you're wondering, I'm at this barn find. And the barn find is pretty much smack dab in the middle. The end of this crop circle. The end of where aliens are. Here it is. You served a purpose, Jaguar. You found it. A barn find. Okay, what are you doing? Stop. Now you're embarrassing yourself. You're not all-wheel drive, all right? Forza, fix your game. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?